Welcome to 80s Podium.
80s Podium.
They don't even know what that is. They don't even know the reference to Hidden
the original,
Podium.
yeah,
the
Hidden
original
Podium.
Hidden Podium.
Welcome to Hidden Podium.
But this is the 80s Podium.
Before the
Actually,
Hidden Podium.
this is from the upside down. With the Demogorgon.
I'm terrified. I need my bat. Got my bat. He's going down.
There's supposed to be nails in it.
Yeah, this is the best we can do.
And in the upside down, we need
Naturally.
this.
Glad you have
Looks like I was pointing it at you. I'm
space
not
gun.
doing that. Yeah, I have
space gun.
I have a space
A
gun.
Magnum PI with a space gun.
Yes.
Hopper with a space gun.
Yeah, so in case you're wondering, we are, and by the intro that we had this episode, it is 80s week for us. Because,
Indeed.
why? Because we decided it was 80s
We
week.
decided. We just were like, you know what? Let's make it 80s.
But not just any 80s week. This is specifically Stranger Things inspired.
Stranger Things.
What is your outfit?
What a show! I'm like a Jonathan, Steve, Billy hybrid.
Yes. I am a mixture of the science teacher Scott Clark,
Very nice.
the policeman Jim Hopper,
Jim Hopper, the man.
a little bit of Steve Trevor,
Yep. Oh yeah.
except it's Steve Harrington,
Oh, true. I didn't. Yeah.
not Steve Trevor.
That just sounded right.
Steve
that
Trevor
sounded like an 80s name.
is the American Captain.
American Captain. No, that's Steve Rogers.
That's Steve Rogers.
Who is Steve Trevor?
Oh, Steve Trevor is Wonder Woman's
Oh,
man.
yeah. Essentially Captain America. of
Essentially,
DC universe.
Chris Pine, everyone.
Yeah.
Steve Trevor.
The Hollywood Chris
Steve
off.
Trevor is yes. Chris Evans, Chris Pine, Chris Pratt, Christopher Walken.
Just throwing his hat in the ring. Hey, I can roll the
Yeah, Christopher Reeve.
best of them.
Christopher Lloyd.
That works with the Back to the Future, right?
The Hollywood Chris off.
Christian Bale.
Now we're really stretching. There was another Chris. Chris Hemsworth. See?
It's just nonsense right now.
Christoph. Okay. All right. Anyway, the science teacher, Scott Rogers.
God, Clark. Scott Rogers. What if that was actually Scott Rogers? Maybe that was him back in the 80s.
The science teacher, Scott Clark. The policeman, Jim Hopper.
Excellent.
Steve Harrington.
Yep.
And Magnum PI.
Of course. A little bit of Tom.
A little bit of Tom in there.
Yeah.
I got the stash going.
That's right. Got the stash. The Selleck stash. Perfect.
So Stranger Things.
We were super inspired very forward.
You're super inspired.
Yeah, we were very inspired to have sort of a theme almost surrounding Stranger Things because we have Halloween coming up, obviously. So dressing up is a whole part of that. Then we just finished watching season 3.
We did.
So we started back in the beginning with season 1, which we had seen. We watched season 2, which I had seen almost all of it.
In a week.
Yeah, in a week. And then we proceeded to watch season 3 in like 2 days, I think.
Oh, in 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
We were just like, we gotta keep going.
We gotta keep watching this.
So good.
Yeah.
That show is incredible.
One of my favorite shows.
Yeah. Very, very rapidly shot to the top of my list, of like my favorite shows. It is up there for sure. Everything about it, from the whole 80s vibe with feeling super nostalgic and like, capturing that with the music.
The writing is so polished in the show, and the timing of the music.
Yes.
The character relationships.
Yep. And their development.
The various character relationships and the development, the pacing. The fact that certain characters are actually smart.
Yes. Right. Finally.
There's some shows that just kind of go like you are in on it, but you never really see the characters figure it out until like the last minute.
Right. There was like one step behind. You're like, just stand right over there.
Just look right over there.
Look, it's right there.
Look, it's right there.
But finally, we've had a show where like the character.
It's the butterfly effect.
It's the butterfly effect.
Butterfly effect.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah, watch out for the Demogorgon! I'm not sure that was the Demogorgon.
Yeah, that was equally terrifying. I don't know if that was actually the Demogorgon.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Demogorgon, we have a vault.
Oh, yes, we do.
We have a vault. All kinds of stuff in it.
If you have not been paying attention to the show up until this point, we have a vault.
We have a vault. This vault. All right. So
we have a vault.
We have a vault. Of course we have a vault. We have a vault.
It's like half the show.
Yeah, that's going to open today. Tonight.
Good. I'm glad. That's good to know.
We are going to show a clip from the famous, infamous, legendary, iconic Crystal of Everest.
Oh my gosh.
This is the first Crystal of Everest clip that we're going to show.
Yeah.
On our show.
Wow. Like, this thing is legendary.
It's legendary.
You may have heard rumor of the Crystal of Everest.
Maybe.
And now you're finally going to get to see a clip.
A clip of it.
Only like a select few number of people have actually seen this, not only just a piece of the movie, but the whole thing.
Yep. Anyway, so we have a vault. We have a vault clip from the Crystal of Everest. This scene is in a field.
That's good.
Yep.
Field of Dreams?
Well, if they built it, it would have come.
Yes. So probably not a Field of Dreams.
So it's not a field of dreams. It's a field of memories.
Interesting.
It's a field of memories of one such character that was played by moi. But this particular scene, there's something that attacks.
Interesting.
And in inspiration and as a nod and as a tip of the hat and an homage and in honor of the Demogorgon.
Yes.
This is our own version of the Demogorgon before we even knew what the Demogorgon was.
That's true.
Watch. Wait. We gotta press the button.
Yeah,
we gotta like dial in and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So
we can use the old ham radio we got here.
Not quite.
No.
Nah. Still not. Okay.
Them puppets are whipped. Shortwave.
Still not. Still not.
I know.
Well, let's get it right.
Do I need to set up like an antenna in the back?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be back.
It's the 80s after all.
That's right.
All right. This will take like
2 hours.
Testing.
I don't
One,
think we
two.
can wait that long. You know, Dustin already set it up.
Dustin,
Good.
he did? Good.
It's already there.
Good.
It should be working.
All right.
I don't know why it's not working.
Oh, well, then let's. I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying
Just gonna sit there.
to make it work. I've
have a-
had this
Class
for years now. You think I don't know how this works?
Dustin already set it up. What are you gonna do? Come on, Hopper.
I am growing tired of you patronizing me
I can just
because I don't know how to use my own TV.
real quick. Just
Would you?
I can just take it over real quick. It's not that hard.
I can handle it.
It's not that hard, Hop.
Ready?
Yep. Did it work?
I don't know.
It's loading.
I think. Oh yeah,
This
it's
is
loading.
because we're in the 80s.
It's regular in the 80s.
Takes a second. Dial up before dial up was a thing.
Oh, I get it. It's on one of those VHS-C tapes.
Ah.
It's queuing up. It's rewinding because we've already watched it once.
Yeah, please be kind. Please rewind. Family Video,
Yeah,
Blockbuster,
it's a great place. Both great places.
Radio Shack.
All right, what do you
Video.
say we just go to Family Video, we get a bunch of movies, and we sit around and just binge watch it all?
I'd be fine with that, but we kind of have something we got to show right now.
Right, we're waiting for it to rewind.
I got all day. I didn't have all day earlier, but now I have all day.
You do have all day because we have a plan to. Oh, I think it's ready.
Nice. So you want to press a button?
Yeah.
Do it.
What's that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Wait a second. What is that? It's trolling. Try to fight. There's nowhere to run. Let's fight this thing now.
Looks like we got him. Mutated troll. Half human, half troll.
Nicely done.
Thanks. Thank you. I told you I know how to use my TV and my VCR.
Yeah, because it's old.
Are you calling
Really
me old? Are you calling me? Are you? Say that again.
I don't know.
If you really
Maybe.
are calling me old, then you're gonna have to get out.
Maybe. It's, Nance and I were talking, and it was just, I don't know, just...
Demogorgon attack! Okay, so that was our famous troll battle from
yes.
the Crystal of Everest.
Yes. Classic. I remember filming that.
Now, what I want to point out, and we can replay the tape. We have to rewind. I'll start rewinding now.
Yeah, right.
So the moment that the troll is running up to us. Okay.
Yes.
First of all,
Yes.
it was me in the troll outfit.
Yep.
Them two were fighting it.
Yep, myself and Nathan Smith.
Because it was only the three of us doing this whole movie together, pretty
That's
much. So I was in the troll. No, I was not in the troll. You were in the troll.
I started in it. Yeah, I can't
You
remember.
started in it.
Yep.
And then I ended up putting on the troll outfit halfway through the battle,
So we could swap,
so we could swap
and I could have some glory moments of combat.
Yep. You were running up, and the face of the troll is going boing, 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 boing,
This
boing,
is
boing,
giant
boing,
mask.
boing, boing, boing.
Trying to appear so intimidating running up.
And you will see him. It's so subtle. There's a moment that Nathan Smith, you see him kind of adjust and turn his head. It's because he's going.
He's like starting to
He's starting to crack up, and he's trying to cover it up. Let's just run that in slow motion.
So, this episode is filled, as one can see, with lots of nostalgia, things from our childhood, maybe things from your childhood.
We were technically 90s kids, but we're
Yeah.
making it an 80s theme because we also like the 80s too. I was actually born in 88, so
Right. I was born in 91.
you know.
So we're definitely 90s kids through and through, but you still have like the essence of the 80s kind of
Yeah.
transcending into the early 90s as
Yeah,
well.
and we also have spoopy season creeping in here. Hence the 80s and Stranger Things merged together.
A perfect blend.
Boom. Boom shakalaka.
Boom, shaka, and as they say, laka.
Laka.
So, Crystal of Everest, that was like our childhood, like one of our childhood projects. That thing was, massive in undertaking it. And
We started when I was about 13 years old, and it took about 4 years to complete.
yeah,
But we did it.
yeah, it was both of us and our neighbor, one of our closest friends, Nathan Smith. And it was like, we saw,
Wait a minute.
Lord of the Rings.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That means that I would have been 17 when it finished. It's been finished a lot longer than that. I'm getting something wrong in my timeline here.
So we had,
Anyway, it took a while to finish, but we got it finished.
yeah, the first Lord of the Rings movie had come out, and like all three of us were just utterly inspired, like by the glory of that movie. We're like, we got to make a movie like this.
Yep.
We got to do it. That and stuff like Pirates of the Caribbean, just the sheer adventure and like fantasy and then mixing all of that with just our love for that genre anyway, and like Warhammer or like Warhammer 40,000, where it's like tabletop games, kind of like Stranger Things, Dungeons and Dragons, that type of thing. And growing up, just putting all those things together, we're like, we want to make this movie. And we did it. By golly, it took us, so long to film it, but
we got it done.
Yeah.
Wardrobe was a strong point.
Mm-hmm.
Writing, a weaker point.
Mm-hmm.
However, the story was a strong point.
Yes. And
Camera angles was a weak point.
Yeah. I will say we learned a lot through the process of filming that. Like we started off, filming it a certain way. We pretty much improv the scenes. We were like, all right, we have an idea of what we want to do in these scenes, but we didn't have a script.
Yeah.
But then as it went, the years kind of passed and we were like filming more and more scenes. We actually got better at filming movies and, acting together and stuff. And so just an amazing, incredible experience.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yeah, it was good. So throughout the years with Nathan Smith, we have had many adventures.
Oh yes,
many of them.
Like so many.
Like a lot of many.
Many much.
A lot of many much moosin. Many much moosin. A couple highlights have been when we found that hole in the ground.
Yes, back in the woods. That was exhilarating.
We found a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
That was covered by wood planks.
Yeah.
We opened up the wood planks.
It was like a hatch.
Yeah, a hatch. And there was a ladder leading down.
Yeah.
There was a chair down there.
Yeah.
There were old beer cans down there.
Yep. There was like a cabinet and like a little table.
There was somebody
like a bed down there.
Somebody was living down there.
Somebody was living
I don't know when.
I don't know when. One of us climbed down to explore it.
Yeah.
I did not.
I did not either.
I think it was probably Nathan.
And this was back around the same time that we were still finishing filming the
Just
a little Everest
film of filming. Yeah, like early 2000s.
Yeah.
We were like, this is so crazy. We found this like hideout, this crazy hideout. And I think that same day too, we were walking in the woods and we like saw some guy walking around with a rifle. We're like,
run!
So we had our bows with us naturally. Like, all right, we're good. We have our bows.
Yeah.
So
pocket knives.
Yeah.
You go around the woods. Hey, I got my pocket knife. I got a stick. Yeah. We were taking a hike around and we were just like convinced that there were going to be like wild animals that would attack us. So we brought our pocket knives with us and we were like, but we're protected now.
Yep,
we really thought that we needed to have pocket knives out in that woods.
Yeah.
In a suburban neighborhood.
Yeah. Hey, you never know. I mean, stranger things, right?
That's true.
Stuff
Stranger
like that.
things happen.
Demogorgon attack! Yeah, in that same kind of era, we were like, at one point, there was one day we were walking around in the woods, we found like a pile of bones. And like our imaginations just, went crazy. We're like, what is this? Is some wild animal?
Yeah.
Like,
and we'll have to show that at some point.
Yes.
In these next couple of weeks here, we're getting closer to Halloween.
Spoopy.
Things get a little more spoopy as we go along here. Starting with this week, as we are in the Upside Down.
Yes, as you can see. There's actually a couple segments, I think, in this week that we have with Nathan Smith.
Yeah.
Because we literally grew up together. Like, we moved to this house when I turned 8 in this house. And Nathan moved, he's the same age as me, moved into his house shortly after we moved into this house.
Yep.
And then from then on, we're just, brothers.
Brothers in arms. Brothers in film. Brothers in wrestling. Brothers in scooter ball.
Yes.
Brothers in woods hiking.
Mm-hmm. Fort building. Flashlight tagging. Night walking. Yeah.
All the stuff.
All the nostalgia.
Read my lips. All the stuff.
Mm-hmm. So there's two different directions here. A crossroads. We've arrived at a crossroads.
Yep. I think we should show the music video.
Let's do it.
Let's show this music video. It's called The Energy Battle. Mm-hmm. And oh, wait, we got to press the button though.
True.
And it's rewound this time.
Good. So we don't have to wait.
Ready?
Yep. Hit that button.
to point out.
Yeah.
I want to point out. Point out. Point.
Point.
I want to point out.
What's your point?
The red leather pants.
Oh, yes. Glorious.
Technically not red leather pants, but when the picture effect came on, snapshot that right there. That doesn't that look like red leather pants?
That's a good look. I would wear those.
Yeah.
I think I did have some red leather pants at one point.
Yeah, I think you did. And then I had some Peter Pan pants. We call them the Peter Pan pants. They were
Peter
like,
Pants.
They were like the Peter Pants.
The Peter Pants.
Yeah, they were maroon, and they were more.
Yeah.
They were more than skin tight.
They were like negative skin tight.
They
like
were
I don't know how, they were
negative skinny.
in the upside down.
Yeah, the upside down skinny.
Your legs
jeans.
go in the upside down at that point.
Yeah, you put them on, and only your legs are in the upside down.
It's like onward but reverse.
And that's when the Demogorgon attacks.
So that music video was so much fun filming. I remember it was for a school project for you in college, right? Like where you had to experiment with. He's got the luscious locks. I can smell the Farrah Fawcett spray. It was for a film exercise.
It was in high school.
Oh, it was high school.
I was taking a Howard Community College film class.
Nice.
And and it was one of my film assignments.
Nice.
We had to do a music video, and I like to go ambitious. And he was like, "No, you've got to not just use a bunch of effects to make it good." And so what I did was I tried to use camera techniques and make the effects support it.
There you go. Yeah. I loved it. It was so much fun. I remember like just loving just being able to rock out to this like amazing 80s song.
Yeah, we should redo that.
I know.
We should do like the next generation of it again. Recreate that
Get
one.
Nathan to do that again.
Yeah, because that was back in the days with mini DV tape.
Wow.
Mini DV tape. Mini DV tape. Mini DV tape. Mini DV tape.
That's mini DV tape for those of you.
Standard definition mini DV tape.
Standard definition mini DVD tape.
But it was shot on a 24p camera.
DVD. Ooh.
All right, story time.
So story time, right?
Cue the music.
Cue that music.
It was in the basement. There was a box, a cardboard box sitting in the corner. The three kids came down and saw the cardboard box. There was a note on it from Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Should we open this box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So
Why would we not?
Our hands all slowly touched the box, grasped the lid with our fingers, and lifted up slowly. Not that it takes all three of us to take the lid off, it's just for dramatic effect. We put the lid over somewhere.
Just in the corner.
We look inside the box and peer in. There are ancient artifacts inside. But only ancient to certain people. Like us.
They wouldn't be ancient to ancient people.
No, they would not. To ancient people, they would be neutro.
Neutro.
To quote Spinal Tap. What was inside?
What was inside?
Was a camera. But not just any ordinary camera like the one that we're filming on right now. This camera was an 8mm camera.
Are you talking like Super 8?
Maybe. Super 8.
Super 8.
It could have also possibly ran 16mm film.
Interesting.
But I believe it was an 8mm camera.
Wow.
With reels of 8mm film.
Fascinating.
There was also a device inside that allowed you to feed the film through, and you had to use knobs to focus it in correctly. We spent time, and it felt like Stranger Things, trying to figure out how to make this device work, and then the picture became clearer. It became clearer, and we adjusted the light, and we moved the film a little bit more, and we saw a clear picture of a road. And a person walking on the road. Where was this person going?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Who knows?
Where were they coming from?
I don't know.
We moved the film along to find out where they were going, where they were coming from, and it was very unclear. And then we found the camera had some blank film in it.
Ooh.
So we decided to film some things ourselves. Probably all underexposed because that's the nature of those cameras. You need lots and lots and lots of light. So it probably did not come out at all. The film is probably still sitting in a daylight spool, just waiting to be developed.
Who knows? Perhaps we captured something in the background that would only be able to be found in the Upside Down.
Like a Demogorgon.
Maybe. So, this story was a true story, and it happened to Justin, myself, and Nathan Smith.
Yes, it did.
It was pretty epic.
It was.
And we may or may not have actually been playing the Stranger Things theme in the background as we were.
Oh, you know what? We were.
Yep.
When did the first season come out? It's been
2016.
2016? It came out in 2016?
At least that's when I first started watching it. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Wow.
That's why they look so much older in season 3, because season 3 was filmed last year.
Man.
Right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, so we've shown the troll battle. We've
Yes, we
shown
have.
the music video.
Yes,
we've
we
told the
have.
story. Was there anything else about that story we needed to tell? Or was that it?
I think.
Good old times.
Yes.
Now we've got bills to pay.
Williams to pay.
Yep.
So, I think in the vein of music and 80s, I think it'd be fun to show a clip from a vault of sorts.
Oh, yes.
Technically in our vault.
Yeah.
It is sort of a branch of our vault.
Yeah. All right, so this is from an album that's been one of my favorites in my collection.
Great. So it's an old person song.
You know, if you keep calling me that, then I'm not going to show you the music.
Oh, maybe I don't want to see the music. What if I want to see my music?
Fine.
Well, looks like I did it. Finally got rid of Hopper. So this next clip, this is our dad. His band, Network. We have shown a clip from Network earlier. Hop's Got Chips. Hopper, what is the name of this song?
Homeward home.
They can't understand what you're saying. The giant bag of chips.
The song was called Home Away from Home.
Home Away from Home. Okay, why didn't you see that earlier?
I was trying to.
Yeah.
You were being insulting.
What can I say? I'm a teen.
Home Away from Home by Keith Thomas.
Oh, Keith Thomas, he's a cool guy. I do know Keith.
You're going to call me old
I
and
thought you
you're
were
old too.
going to suggest something like, like the Beatles.
Okay, classic, but doesn't mean I'm old. Old.
So this is our dad in Network from the 80s.
Ah, those are really good chips. Yep, from the 80s. You saw one clip already if you've seen the music video episode.
Which we're probably going to have another one at some point.
Piece of chip gone down the wrong pipe.
What?
Pipe.
Run that by me again.
Piece of chip going down the wrong pipe. Yep. Well, piece of chip going down the wrong pipe. Well, a piece of chip going down the wrong pipe. Well, piece of chip just going up and down and up and up, and then they make me cough. Cough and look. Man, a piece of chip going down the wrong pipe. Oh, a piece of chip going down the wrong pipe. It makes me gag, makes me cough, makes me go, and then we just get that chip up now. Hey. Guess what?
What?
I have it queued up.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. We don't have to wait.
We don't have to wait. I have it queued up.
Well, then let's press the button. This is taking way too long. I literally could have ran a mile.
I seriously doubt you could make a mile run that long.
There's a constant flow of love from you, and I know when I run this race, I'll be headed for a better place. But my life here has been good to me as I pass through. It's supplying me what I need. Life here has been good to me in this home away from home. Home away from home. My life here has been good to me as I pass through. It's supplying me all I need. Life here has been good to me in this home away from home. Home away from When it's time, my time to fly, I think it's gonna hurt to say goodbye. 'Cause my life here has been good to me as I pass through. It's supplying me all I need. Life here has been good to me in this home away from home. Home away from home. Yes, my life here has been good to me as I pass through. He's supplying me all I need. Life here has been good to me in this home away from home. In this home away from home. It's supplying me all I need. Life here has been good to me in this home away from home. Home away from home.
Actually, Network began out of a recording session we did, and I think it was the summer of 1985.
So,
Yep.
that song.
That is epic.
I've listened to that song
So epic.
growing up on the Keith Thomas album that my dad let me basically borrow for the rest of my life.
True.
Because I remember having that one and Philip Bailey, and he said, "You'll like these. You'll like Keith Thomas." So I,
So good.
put it into a CD player. CD player back then.
Wow.
Discman.
For us, currently, that's high tech.
Because we have Walkman.
Walkman. And tape
A
decks.
good cassette tape.
Oh, yeah.
And VHS tapes. Yeah, so anyway, that song, if you saw, our dad was on the tambourine.
Oh, yeah. Rocking it.
Speaking of tambourine, here's that epic clip of the drummer in Dua Lipa's live performance music video.
Amen.
Yeah, just right there, you know. It's
That's just glory.
Iris sang that song.
Yes. Yep. What a great group. Like, they're all so talented.
Yep.
And we've since got to meet most of them.
Pretty much.
Yeah, which is so cool.
Yep.
So awesome.
Yep. Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt. Anyway.
Wow. That
What
was
up?
real mature.
Yeah.
Real mature.
See, I can do these jokes too. I know them.
That's so old. That joke,
I know them.
That's older than you,
I know them.
which is saying a lot.
Wait.
It's really old.
How are you saying that it's older than me?
Because it is.
How do you know the origin of the chicken butt joke?
It's like middle school.
You know, if anything, that makes me
Elementary
cultured.
school.
As opposed to you.
You realize that culture implies that milk is old.
Now that's the literal term of culture. I'm talking about
Exactly.
being cultured as in you actually know what you're talking about in life.
You know, I think honestly the most cultured thing about you is the fact that you have a Hawaiian shirt on. I mean, that's pretty cutting edge, honestly.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we got the troll.
Okay, we got the troll, we got the story, we got
Yep.
the music video, and we're getting probably close to the end of the episode.
I think there's one more thing we need to show.
What is it?
You know how Stranger Things, there's a lot of stuff regarding kind of shadowy stuff,
Oh yeah,
smoky stuff.
yep.
think there's a really key thing that we need to show.
Yep.
It's relevant.
Yep.
Not only to us because it's nostalgic, kind of from years back.
Yep. This was my final project in the that Howard Community College class.
Yes.
So this is a film. He
suddenly is talking. We're in the upside down. He's talking in reverse. We need help. So, tell me more about this film project.
Wilson!
That's different. Tell me more. That was a little overdramatic. I don't think they're here. I appreciate your effort, though. Maybe if you try one more time, they might hear you.
Okay. Well, this was a film project that was supposed to be a film short, and it was a narrative short. We've done a music video, we've done a time compression. Oh, we've done a documentary too. We've done a documentary already. So we have, well, our final project is a narrative film. So I write this film called Dreamgate, and so what you're about to see is Dreamgate, starring this guy, also starring Dan Singleton.
Excellent.
And myself as the voice.
Hey.
I believe it's just those three people. Dad as a grip. Mm-hmm. So our final thing for this episode, our final act, is going to be Dreamgate. Enjoy episode 1 of Dreamgate.
James Banneker, November 14th, 2006. Journal entry title, Dreamgate. A couple days ago, I had an encounter with the dream world. This was like nothing I had ever experienced. I have decided to write this journal entry, explaining the whole experience in detail. I was sleeping and awoke from a regular dream, just like any other person would. I thought everything was normal, as usual. But this time I had awoken in another world that looked almost exactly the same as mine. Something unusual happened next. Gosh, that dream is weird.
Hello. Hello.
What the?
You are in danger, my friend.
What?
You are in danger. Follow my instruction and you will be safe. Go to the hill alongside the road and you will find the gate.
Gate?
The gate escapes the shadows. Run, James, to the hill alongside the road.
What? I don't understand.
Run, James, to the gate.
Hill on the side of the road? What does that mean? That's it. That's where I need to go. Hey! Are you running from the shadows too? What is this? It's a dream, dude. We gotta get to that gate. I know, that's what the voice said. I'm heading there right now. Wait! Not that gate. Follow me.
This is when it gets dangerous. The shadows aren't attacking us yet. They're trying to chase us to that gate over there. It's the wrong gate. But I know where the correct one is. Once they realize that we know where the correct one is, then they'll attack us. Look, that hill over there, that's where the right gate is.
Let's get out of here.
This is not the end, James. You will not see me again.
We did it. We escaped the dream.
We're back in reality now, huh?
I guess so.
That voice.
That voice, whatever it is, it's what controls the dream. It wanted to lock you into that world, as it did me. Figured out the secret, though. So if we ever get pulled into that world again, we know how to escape.
So as it turns out, the voice only made it seem like I was in danger, so I would follow its instruction and run to that first gate. If I had actually stepped onto that wrong gate, I would have found myself warping deeper into that world. The dream, as I see it, is one big puzzle. The secret behind that dream world is that the correct gate is right in line with the wrong gate, just a distance in the opposite direction. Knowing this secret will allow me to safely escape if I were ever to be pulled into that dream again. I have yet to figure out the full mystery of the voice, but sometimes I wonder if I really need to. The voice dwells in the dream world only, and while I do not understand why it wanted to lock me into that world, I have no worries. Why? Because I figured out the secret of the dream gate.
Did you see how young you are?
It's incredible.
Look at how young you are.
That was forever ago.
I was back in 2007.
2007. I was 16 years
2007.
old.
Yep.
I was 16 years old. Granted, I'm just a couple years older right now, you know. Because I just graduated high school, apparently.
Apparently you have. I don't know how much more smarter you are.
You don't gotta be that insulting. At least I, you know.
He didn't even realize that I said more smarter. Yep. Who's got more class?
I've been in more classes.
But you've been in more classes. I have more class inherently.
Okay. Not to mention that I also brought this.
Yeah, and I got an upgrade too, you know.
Yeah, where did you get that? I mean, did you find that in the Upside Down or something?
I may have.
What is it? Like some secret
From the
lab thing?
Have you been to the lab?
No.
I have.
The lab. I had class.
I've seen the lab.
I had class.
I have
Copperhead class.
seen The Lab. Yeah, because you're in class.
Yeah, because I'm smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm smarter because I've seen The Lab.
Hey, listen.
I've been in The Lab. I
homework.
found
can't,
this.
I can't look this good and get good grades. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot. You just shot a hole in the ceiling. What are you doing?
Actually, I shot a hole in the couch.
This is my mom's couch. She's gonna kill me now.
This is your mom's couch? Whose house are we in? I'm sorry. So, from the beginning of the broadcast, how did we get from my cabin to your house, and where is Dustin?
It's actually a great question. Did we travel through the upside down
Dustin!
just now? Dustin?
Dustin!
Hey, bud. Dustin?
Well,
Look out for the...
Dustin!
Oh, gosh. Look out for the Demogorgon! Oh! Look out for the Demogorgon! Will! Nancy!
Lucas!
Will! Mike! 11!
Scott Rogers!
Scott! We would like to thank you for being a part of another episode of the Mobro Show. This one had a very interesting theme to it.
Yes, I did.
We were inspired.
Yep.
So go out there and be inspired.
Be inspired.
Let things inspire you.
Like mustaches.
Mustaches and hair at 80s.
And Demogorgons.
Demogorgons.
And trolls.
And upside down.
And 80s music.
80s guitar.
Red leather pants.
Red leather pants and shadows.
Shadows with tambourines.